Welcome to my basic material setup guide for Unreal Engine. So if you are a 3D artist who is going to be working on a team, or if you're just a game developer in general and you want to know how to set up materials, this guide is for you. So I will not be covering advanced materials like glass. This will just be basic physical, solid, opaque materials. So we have this model here and I already imported the textures. The first thing you need to do when setting up a material is you need to import the actual model you want to apply the textures to, and then the exported textures themselves. To import these, you can just simply drag and drop them into the content browser. If you don't see the content browser, and let's say it's down here, you can open up the content drawer, you can drag and drop into this, or the content browser should just be right here. So once you have the content browser open, what you want to do is right click, create a new material, and we'll just call this texture underscore egg. Now you can use better naming conventions. So for example, you could do like T underscore egg texture or something like that. So T underscore would indicate that it's a material or a texture. You can use M underscore, whichever you feel more comfortable with. Then you want to double click on the material to open it, and you'll get this little node set up here. So to begin, I'm going to start with the base color. So I'm just going to drag and drop the base color in, and then click on this little thing next to the RGB, this little node, drag that into base color. And then I want to drag in the normal, and then connect this to the normal. And then you can drag in the occlusion roughness metallic. Now, if you don't have an occlusion roughness metallic, this is from exporting in Substance Painter. I have a guide on that, which I will link in the description for how to export into Unreal. But if you do have one of these, the red channel is the ambient occlusion, the green channel is roughness, and then the blue channel is metallic. And if you just have a metallic roughness and AO output, that's fine. You can just drag all those files in and then plug your AO into the AO, plug your roughness into the roughness, and plug your metallic into the metallic. And then this particular model also has an emissive, so I'm going to drag and drop the emissive, and that just plugs directly into emissive. Okay, and then I can hit apply to commit to the texture and then save. And then I can go over here to this model, and I can drag and drop the texture onto the model. Or if you select the model, you can see over here this texture. So I can type in T underscore. Oh, it's capital T, T underscore. And it should, there it is, egg texture. So there's the texture we set up. Now, one thing you can do to a texture, let's say you want to modify the emissive, we can bring this back over. So let's say we want to increase the glow effect of the emissive layer. What I can do is hold down Alt and click on this line to remove it. Hold down M, the M key, click while holding down M to create a multiply node. Or you can right click and type in multiply, then enter to create a multiply node. Plug in the RGB into the A section, plug in the output into emissive, and then hold down 1 and click, which will create a constant, which is just a number. And then you can click on the constant here, and you can see it changes this over here. And we can set this to 10. So what we're doing is we're taking this information, like this texture file, we're multiplying its effect by 10. And then if we hit apply and OK, or in save, you can actually see that it's much brighter now. So this is the basic structure of setting up a texture. Let's full screen that so you can see it a little bit better. All right, also, if you right click, you will pan and you can scroll in and out to zoom in this node graph thing, the material editor. All right, so this is a texture with emissive, so we set up an emissive color, we multiplied the emissive color by 10. And you can change this to whatever number you want, or you could leave it at 1 if you just want like a subtle glow. So if I just set this back to 1, and then hit apply, you can actually see it on the material. You can see like the glow effect on the material itself. Then if I set this to 100, you can see it's like insane. So you can actually preview it before you commit. So you can test different values, see which one you like best. And then when you find the one you like, you can hit apply and save. And then for the AO roughness metallic, the red is AO, ambient occlusion, the green plugs into roughness, and the blue plugs into metallic. You can also you can double click on the lines to make it a little bit neater to create a node. So if you want to organize these a little bit better, so now it's more clear that green is roughness and blue is metallic. And then of course your normal plugs into your normal, your base color plugs into your base color. And that's pretty much it for basic materials. With this, you should be able to import your materials. And even if you don't have this specific export, you can just grab your AO, roughness, and metallic layers individually. Now, it's not as clean to implement because there'll just be 3 things instead of 1. But this is, you know, pretty easy to work with, I think. This is from Substance Painter Export. This is like the combined version. So yeah, that's it for this one. Definitely like and subscribe if you enjoyed this or found this useful. Drop a comment, let me know what you think, and also feel free to suggest new content for me to make. You can suggest tutorials that you want to see. For the Unreal stuff, I'm probably not going to be getting too in detail with game development and blueprinting, but I'll be doing more things for like environment art, setting up things, animations, stuff like that. So it'll be more art oriented. So yeah, thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you in the next one.